Have you ever wondered why we have the Second Amendment? Is it for hunting? Is it for target practice? Or are there other reasons behind the Second Amendment? Join me as we explore the history of America and the Second Amendment and this crucial document. Now, some people are all confused on the history and the meaning behind the Second Amendment. The experience of colonial Americans fighting for freedom from a tyrannical government inspired the founding fathers to recognize and to protect the God-given right of the people to keep and bear arms, to protect their life, liberty, family, property, and pursuit of happiness from anyone who would seek to take away their freedom. And there still are people that seek to take away our freedom. In cities with stricter gun control, there are higher crime rates. Now, I can hear what you're thinking because I have ESPN, that the Second Amendment only applies to muskets. And not only, if you understand the wording of the Second Amendment, would you see that's not true, but also there was more than muskets back then. There was a Glen Thorny air rifle, there was a puckle gun, there was a pepper box revolver. In fact, James Madison wrote a letter of marque and reprisal to a man, and it said something to the effect of, well, of course you can have cannons on your ship. The Second Amendment still applies, and if they can have cannons, then it applies to at least modern firearms and possibly cannons. All Americans should have the opportunity to own firearms without restriction, and citizens that can better protect their freedom can better protect themselves, can better protect their freedom. According to the FBI, 95 to 98% of mass shootings happen in gun-free zones, and apparently that was my time. So I can. Some people might say that guns kill way more people than save lives. Well, that is not true, because, well, I would say to that, guns don't kill people, people kill people. But also, according to the CDC, 10 to 20,000 people die each year, including suicides from guns. But 300,000 to 4 million there are 300,000 to 4 million defensive uses of firearms each year. The reason why there's such a big discrepancy is because who would report a crime that really doesn't happen? And often by brandishing it or showing that you have a gun, the criminal will think twice and go like, "Bye, Felicia," and run the other direction. Don't laugh. Where am I going? Imagine that somebody is breaking into your house and the police are 4 minutes away. A lot can happen in 4 minutes. Heck, even 1 minute. Having a firearm can be vital in protecting yourself. And like I said, even brandishing it or showing that you have one can make the criminal go exit stage right and run the other direction. Also, imagine that your country is being invaded by a tyrannical government, it would be very hard to take it. It would be harder to take it over if the people could defend themselves and their country and their freedom. But anyway, this is actually what happened in World War II. Japan didn't invade the U.S. because, quote from Admiral Yamashiro, because there would be a rifle behind every blade of grass, unquote. In conclusion, the Second Amendment protects the right of the people, protects the right to self-preservation, whether it be from a criminal, a tyrannical government, or foreign invaders. And no one wants to see these threats against our freedom, but these threats do exist, and we need to be prepared in case we face these threats. I invite y'all to not just take my word for it, to go and research the Second Amendment and watch videos. And I also invite you to go and take classes and learn how to use a firearm proficiently and safely, and to go through the process of buying a firearm. Thank you.